A dead girl just ripped off her face at a Forrester gala, and I am currently hyperventilating into a paper bag. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul from Steffi Fans, and today we are bypassing the tea and going straight for the tequila because my brain is completely broken. My jaw is literally on the floor right now. No, seriously, I need a medic. Besties, we need to hold a literal intervention right now because what I just witnessed on my screen has fundamentally altered my brain chemistry forever. I am shaking. I am literally typing this at 3 a.m. My eyes are so bloodshot. I look like a vampire. My neighbors probably think I'm being possessed by a demon. And if I don't vent this onto the internet right this second, I'm going to spontaneously combust. Is it just me, or did the writers just drop the most unhinged, batshit, crazy plot twist of the entire decade? I am ascending. I am leaving my physical body and floating into the astral plane. We thought we knew chaos. We thought the whole Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester Creations boardroom drama was the peak of the month. We thought Katie poaching Hope for Logan was the biggest scandal we were going to get. We were so wrong. We were so beyond wrong. Let's set the scene, because the cinematography of this moment deserves a literal Academy Award. We are at the Forrester Mansion. It's a luxurious gala. You know the exact vibes I am talking about. The chandeliers are sparkling with that warm golden soap opera, lighting the champagne is flowing like water. The gowns are giving absolute high fashion perfection, and everyone who is anyone is there. You've got the usual suspects, the simmering tensions, the side eyes across the room. We've got RJ Forrester looking all dapper. Probably still trying to play Captain Save-A-Hero for Elektra after a massive fallout with Melissa Dillon. We've got Bill Spencer nursing a drink, looking like the silver fox billionaire he is, completely unaware that his entire reality is about to shatter. And then we have Melissa. Sweet, mysterious, I'm just a girl caught in a bad spot, Melissa Dillon. Or so we literally thought. Then enter Remy Price. Hot take, but I am actually ascending at how utterly diabolical this man is. We knew Remy was bad news. The timeline literally told us he was threatening Melissa, forcing her to scheme, making her facilitate this whole Deke Sharp reunion because of his messy deepfake past. We knew he was blackmailing her. We knew Melissa was hiding this cousin Remy link from Elektra, which blew up in her face and cost her that friendship. But besties, we had no idea the actual scale of the lies. Remy didn't just have dirt on Melissa. Remy held the keys to the biggest, most explosive secret in the entire Bold and the Beautiful universe right now. He was holding onto a nuclear launch code, and he decided tonight was the night to press the button. Totally. Remy decides he is done. He is completely over the cat and mouse game. He is tired of the whispers, tired of the runaround, and he marches into the middle of this luxurious, high-class Forrester gala, grabs the metaphorical mic, and decides to choose violence. Pure, unadulterated, scorched earth violence. He doesn't just pull Melissa aside into a dark hallway or a private office like a normal soap villain. Oh no. He does it in front of everyone. The music stops, the clinking glasses halt. The murmurs of the elite crowd die down to an absolute terrifying silence. You could literally hear a pin drop on the Forrester Mansion's imported marble floors. Remy stands there looking like an absolute menace, a chaotic king of destruction, and he announces to the entire room that Melissa Dillon does not exist. Mainly, he starts pulling out the receipts. He publicly exposes the evidence right there in the grand living room. He's talking about forged documents, fake IDs, deep fake technologies, the whole nine yards. He lays it all bare, and Melissa is just standing there, trapped, cornered like a wild animal under the blazing chandeliers. But wait, I'm literally yapping right now and not even getting to the best part. Let's get back to the actual tea. Because exposing a fake identity is one thing. We've seen fake identities on this soap before. We've seen wigs and aliases and secret twins. But what Remy does next is what literally sent me into cardiac arrest. He forces her to take off the disguise. Besties, I am not talking about taking off a pair of glasses and letting her hair down like some cheesy teen movie makeover. I am talking about a highly sophisticated, Mission Impossible level CIA grade disguise. I am screaming. I am literally screaming at the top of my lungs into this microphone. Remy backs her into a corner, his voice echoing off the vaulted ceilings, demanding she show them the truth. The entire Forrester and Logan and Spencer clans are watching in absolute paralyzed horror. Nobody moves. Nobody breathes. Remy makes her dismantle the illusion right in front of their salad plates. Yet she hesitates. You can see the sheer panic in her eyes. But Remy leaves her no choice. She reaches up, her hands trembling, and she starts pulling at her face. The prosthetics, the makeup, the contacts, whatever dark magic she was using to conceal her true features. It was gruesome, it was mesmerizing. It was the most gripping television I have seen in my entire life. And underneath that Melissa Dillon mask, underneath the lies and the fake backstory and the cousin Remy cover-up, it is Luna. Luna is Olive. Luna is Melissa. Melissa is Luna. I need to lie down. I need a cold compress. I need a priest. Luna, who we all thought was dead. Luna, who has been mourned. Luna, who left a crater in the hearts of half the canvas. She didn't die. She survived. And she has been walking around the Forrester mansion, talking to these people, breathing their air, drinking their champagne under the guise of Melissa Dillon. I am low-key losing my mind. The collective gasp that erupted from that room was loud enough to shatter the windows. Let's talk about R.J. Forrester for a hot second, because my heart literally shattered into a million tiny, irreparable pieces. R.J.'s face. Oh my god, R.J.'s face. This boy has been through the absolute ringer. He mourned Luna. He loved Luna with every fiber of his being. He grieved her death in a way that had us all sobbing into our throw pillows. And recently, he was literally just swooping in to comfort Elektra over her friendship ending with Melissa. He was comforting Elektra about the girl who was actually his dead ex-girlfriend. The psychological trauma this boy is going to need therapy for is off the charts. When that disguise came off and Luna's real face was revealed, you could see his soul literally leave his body. The tears instantly welled up in his eyes. The absolute, unadulterated shock. He was staring at a ghost. A ghost who had been standing right in front of him this whole time playing a twisted sick game. He looked like he was going to vomit, pass out, and scream all at the same time. The betrayal is so deep, so profound. I don't think RJ will ever recover. How do you ever trust anyone again? How do you ever look at a woman without wondering if she's wearing a literal mask? And then there is Bill Spencer, Dollar Bill. The man, the myth, the legend. The man who thought he had this deep, profound connection to Luna. The man who shed real, actual tears over her loss. Bill's reaction was a masterclass in devastation and rage. You could see the gears turning in his head in real time. The realization that he had been duped. The realization that the sweet girl they all mourned, the girl who brought out his softer side, had faked her death and orchestrated this massive, sweeping infiltration of their lives. The emotional earthquake that hit Bill was palpable through the screen. He went from absolute, jaw-dropping shock to welling tears to this terrifying, simmering outrage. Because nobody plays Bill Spencer. Nobody. And Luna just played him like a cheap fiddle at a country fair. The veins were popping out of his neck. The heartbreak was instantly warring with his legendary vindictive streak. Wait. Let me pivot because my brain is basically a buffering wheel right now and I just remembered something else. What about Will Spencer besties? Will Spencer was just starting to understand Melissa's tight spot. The timeline literally told us Will was cutting her slack. Will was growing closer to her after Elektra shut the door on their friendship. Will was catching feelings for Luna in disguise. He was comforting her. He was defending her. The absolute mess of it all. The Spencer men are literally cursed. Cursed, I tell you. Both Bill and Will, completely manipulated by the same girl who was supposed to be dead. The family dinners are going to be so awkward. I am low-key cackling but also crying for them. Mainly we need to talk about the WHY. Why did Luna do this? What is her mysterious plan? She didn't just fake her death and run away to a tropical island to sip margaritas. She faked her death, created an entirely new persona with the help of Remy's deepfake forgery skills, and intentionally infiltrated the Forrester family. She got close to Elektra. She got tangled up with Remy and Deke Sharp. She manipulated her way right back into the epicenter of the Forrester and Spencer drama. Is it revenge? Is she working for someone else? Is Sheila somehow involved in this madness? I wouldn't put it past the writers at this point because if Luna is capable of this level of deception, she might as well be taking masterclasses from Sheila herself. Let's just sit and marinate on the sheer audacity of Luna for a minute. The absolute nerve. To stand in the Forrester mansion, a place she used to call home, looking her former lovers and father figures dead in the eye, knowing she was lying to them every single day. To watch them mourn her. To watch RJ cry over her memory. While she is standing right there, offering him a tissue, as Melissa The level of sociopathy required for that is low-key iconic but also terrifying. No cap, this is the most villainous origin story we have seen in years. She isn't just a victim anymore. She isn't just a sweet girl caught up in family drama. She is a mastermind. She is a cold, calculating infiltrator. And I am officially standing this problematic queen because she just single-handedly saved the sweeps period. But the outrage, besties, the outrage is going to be biblical. You thought Steffi was mad about Hope leaving Forrester Creations for Logan. You thought Katie poaching Hope was going to destroy the family. That is child's play compared to this. Steffi's going to absolutely lose her mind. Ridge is going to explode. Brooke is going to be clutching her pearls so hard they turn into diamonds. The trust within the entire Forrester and Spencer network is completely, irreparably broken. And what about Remy? Why did he expose her tonight? Did she stop playing his game? Did she refuse to facilitate the Deke Sharp reunion the way he wanted? So he decided to flip the entire board and burn the house down. Remy Price is a chaotic agent of destruction. And by ending this cat and mouse game, he has unleashed a kraken on Los Angeles. I am literally exhausted. My adrenaline is crashing, but my mind is racing 1,000,000 miles an hour. The tears from RJ, the furious glare from Bill, the unmasking of Luna, it is etched into my retinas. I will never sleep again. We need to dissect every single interaction Melissa Dillon ever had on this show now. Every look, every word, every subtle smirk. It was all Luna. It was all a lie. Besties, hit the comments right now, because I need to trauma dump this entire experience with people who actually get the vision. Are you Team Luna the Mastermind, or are you crying with RJ and Bill? I am oscillating between pure hype and total disbelief. This is soap opera perfection. This is why we watch. I am going to go rewatch that unmasking scene another 50 times until my eyes bleed. Stay chaotic. Stay obsessed, and I will see you in the next video if I survive the night.